Hi, it's Lex, and as I told you, I will give you this cool video lesson how to improve your life and how to become the person that will be always happy, stress-free, and always attract the people that he wants in his life. And I decided to divide this whole process in 3 different phases because I thought that it would be more correct, because first of all we have to get rid of all our negative stuff in our head. Then we begin to improve our positive mood. It will be the time that we will engage with how we feel inside of us. And the third level is about how we will attract other people. It would be about our personal qualities and about what we do with others in order to attract them. I decided not to go in the hardcore psychology about the different things that happened with us when we were small and what we should do now with all this stuff. Actually, I decided just to concentrate on the solutions. I will explain you some concept and I will give you exact thing that you have to do now in order to get better with your life. And this would be the step-by-step process, and I'm asking you not to jump between steps because otherwise it will be impossible to get the results that I promised. I'm in a self-development already for 6 years, I guess, and I've read a lot of books, I visited a lot of seminars, I know a lot of conceptions, strategies, tactics to follow, and between all of them I choose those that I think that are right to do now as a first step to achieve immediate result for ourselves, to create this very solid base of a person that is self-fulfilled. And I tried to get rid of everything that didn't work for me because I found a lot of stuff that was like really motivating but didn't do anything. And so in this program I actually tried to concentrate all the things that worked on me personally. So it's everything that I tried on myself, and here in this video I will give it to you. There will be some different ideas and conceptions, and it will be maybe sometimes hard to you really to understand them, or most of them to agree with them, because you already lived all your life with a totally maybe different idea. And so when somebody's telling you look on the same thing from the different corner, it will be very hard to you to believe it. But I did the same process too, and I didn't believe anything that were different from my actual view of the world. And only from the moment that I began to accept those new ideas, I began to grow, I began to change. And so and in this video I'm really asking you to keep your mind open for new ideas, because this is one of the huge problem in the world, when people really don't change because they think that they know the truth and they really never put it in doubt, and so they never grow. So in this video I'm asking you really to keep your mind open, because I will not harm you. I will give only the stuff that I'm thinking that is working. And so let's begin. So the step 1, you have to understand that your life is actually the consequences of your thoughts, your beliefs, and it's actually combined with the factor of fortune or infortune, and you never know. So first of all, when you begin to understand that there is some things that happen to you and you can actually control them, I mean in this case it's like fortune or infortune, the rest of the stuff that you have in your life is your actual thoughts, and the consequences of those thoughts is your actions. So everything that you have now and how life is a result of what you've done and what you've thought about this life. This is the main step to understand, because from this step we will begin our process, because you have to begin to believe that you actually can change and that you actually can do something, and that's why you have to understand very deeply this idea. So the result of what you have right now in your life is the result of your thoughts and actions. And there is some small percentage of the things that happen to you that you cannot control, but we don't talk about it now. You cannot control those things, but you can control your thoughts and actions. So all of this program would be about how to deal with your thoughts, actions, so about everything that you have under our control. Step number 2, when you have some different things that is happening in your life and you're really pissed off about those things, Sometimes those are situations that you can control, and when you really can control some situation or something that has happened to you, you first of all can take the lesson from the situation, like understanding that okay, it's happened because of this and this, and what I could do better is this, so I will take the lesson, so I will never maybe get the same mistake again. Or at the same point you can just try to fix this problem that is happening to you, and so on. But you will have a lot of problems in your life where you will not have any control over. And what I mean is different situations that is happening just to you, or maybe like something in your surroundings, but you don't know how to control, how to fix, and so on. And the main lesson in this step is understanding that if you cannot control the thing that is happening to you now, you shouldn't think about it. You shouldn't worry, because this is just wasting of your thoughts, times, and your emotions and your energy that you give into the problem where you don't have a solution because it's not under your control. It's crazy how much we worry about all of the things that is happening in the world that we don't have any control. But the problem is, like, more we think about this stuff, more we feel the negative emotion, more this negative emotion create our way to enter in this negative mood easily, and more we become negative, stressed person, and even depressed. So that's why I say, like, when something is happening and you don't really know how to control it and you don't have a control over, just say to yourself, I decide not to think about it and not to worry about it, because I don't have any possibility to change this situation, and I will not think about it. And it's not about like be the cold blood guy that maybe somebody of your very important person died or something like this. You like, no, I will never think about it. No, it's about just being true to yourself and not to stress yourself for nothing that we usually do. And you have to understand that if something happened you cannot control, you don't have to think about it, but at the same time you have to understand that if something is already happened, there is no use to think about it again and again, because you're trying to go again in this negative state about something that has happened before. And when the thing has happened, you cannot control it because you cannot change it. It's already happened. And that's why you shouldn't really think about those things. And I think this is one of the first step that I've put, because this is one of those important things, because we, I guess, have like 80, maybe 90% of the situation in the world that we are worried about, and we don't have any control of them. So in this phase we just cut off all this stuff because we don't need it, because those are like million breaks on our road to get this success, or to get this happy, free, stress-free, positive life. Then I have this simple 15-20% rule, and I think you should know it too. And this is my simple rule that I invented for myself, because I had a lot of situations that happened something that I didn't want or that I didn't like, and I was always stressed out about this. And I thought, like, how could I do in the way that I will not feel the stress, but I will simply accept those things. And I thought, wow, there is one thing that even different businesses use, and I mean, like, most normal, huge, serious businesses use it, and I call it the 15-20% rule. And what I mean by this is, like, you have to understand that from 100% of the stuff that you will have to do, or everything that will happen, will be for sure 15 or 20% of the things that will go bad, that will go wrong, and you cannot do anything about it. So it's kind of a just percentage of the things that maybe in the case of the businesses that maybe some people will not pay you, or some product will not arrive, or can happen anything, and you just have to understand it, and you have to accept it without emotion. Just when something's happened that you don't like, begin to say to yourself, this is one of those situations that actually I thought that could happen, because I already prepared for the 15-20% of the situation that will go wrong. So I'm not stressing myself because it's predicted. I really imagine that it could happen, and from this moment you will not like attach all of those emotions, because you will say that it's normal because this is a part of the plan. I knew that it would happen and it would happen, so there is no point to get pissed about this. I just turn the page and I just will redirect my thoughts on the direction to things that I want. And there's another thing that is very important, I think, is never wait anything from anyone. And there is another one thing that I think that's very important, is never expect anything from anyone. And this is a phase when you really, it's not about like, oh, I'm a victim, everybody hates me, all the world is against me. No, it's about just not expecting things from others, because this is where all of those emotions of negative things are creating. Because when you expect something from the person and then in the actual situation he didn't do this stuff, or the situation went in another direction, you really pissed off and you deluded about all this, because you think, okay, I wanted this and I didn't get this, and all this expectation and like you don't have it then will create this negative emotion. And when you live this way, where you don't expect others, the things from others, it would be so much easier to like live a stress-free life, because oh, if they did it to you, cool, like really cool, but I didn't expect it from them. So everything that will happen to you will be like kind of a bonuses, because you don't wait them to do it. So apply this thing too. Step number 3, and this is a step where you should begin to interpret all of the situation that happened to you in the best way possible to you. And what I mean by this is daily we have a lot of situations, and people normally react on those situations with the negative things. For example, somebody didn't pay you and you like, oh, again this situation is always happening to me, and so on. And this person begin to accelerate this negative emotion, begin to stress out always more and more and more, and arrive to the point that he will really piss off, and he doesn't know what to do because he doesn't have a solution. In this case, what you should do is you have to redirect your thoughts and find the lesson in this situation, and most of all find what you have to concentrate that will interpret these events in the best way to you. For example, if somebody didn't pay you, you can concentrate on the fact that okay, I just get rid of another client that will really break in my balls, and so on. And in any situation everything can happen, but you have to concentrate only on the stuff that will make you feel more strong. It's like about like getting lessons from everything that is happening to you, and most of all because it will teach you to create solutions. Because when you think about the problem, you implement the problem, you don't have your mind to go toward the solution and how can you improve the situation. But when you begin to think that, okay, what is the good in this situation and what can I concentrate, you will immediately have different thoughts in your head that will say, okay, I can do this, maybe I have to do this, and so on. For example, when you had a girlfriend and she dumped you, it's happened, it hurts. Maybe first day you couldn't just like, okay, let's see what the best thing could be now about this situation. Maybe first days you will suffer a little bit, but then you can concentrate all of your attention on the fact that you have a lot of possibility to meet anything that you want now, or you have a lot of free time that you can do everything that you want to do. You can meet with the people, you can meet with your friends, or you have a lot of time for your hobby now because you're free. And at the same time you can travel around the world. For example, in the case when you had this girlfriend for a long time and you couldn't do it because she didn't want it to. So you have a lot of situations that are available to you right now, and this is a simple example how you can interpret the same event but from different point of view. Step number 4, and this is a step about to going out of your victim mentality, is getting rid of your victim identity. And I think this is one of the hardest steps in the beginning, because most of the people live in this victim mentality, when they say that everything that is happening to me is just happening to me. I don't have any control over the situation, so I don't really know what to do. It's not my fault, and that's why I will not do anything. And this is a step where I clearly want to say to you that you have to take all of the responsibility of your life and say that I am responsible for everything that is happening to me. And as always, you will have a lot of doubts in your head, and you will say, no, how dare you say that? I'm not, because there is a situation that is just happening to me, and this guy did this and this and this and this, and you have a lot of thoughts that will try to confirm the fact that you're a victim. And actually this is your ego that talks inside of you, and I will explain those concepts later, but ego is simply the voice inside your head. There is always trying to keep you in the situation when you are right now, and the ego really afraid to go out of the comfort zone, and ego really nurtured by all the thoughts of victim mentality and of all the compassions, of the feeling to be a victim and all of this stuff. So just you have to understand that there is some situation that you cannot control, as I thought previously, so you don't have to concentrate on them. But the most situation that you have right now in your life are the consequences on the action that you took, remember? So the victim mentality is something that will not let you go toward the life that you really want. So, and this is actually the life-changing moment for you. This is a key moment, because from the moment that you will begin to accept that you're not victim and you have the responsibility of your life, suddenly you will begin to see different perspective on your life, different solution and different way to live your life. It's about like saying to yourself, actually I can do this, actually I can go to this city, to this country, I can travel, or I can engage in this project, I can talk to those people. I'm not a victim, I'm the main character in this story, and I actually can create the story the way I want it. Step number 5, and this is a step where we are actually going to level 0. Like if you can imagine, like all of those things that we did previously about dealing with our negative emotions, about negative mentality, is all about going to level 0. It's about saying to yourself, okay, so I'm not this, so let's begin to create who I really are. And you will have this main problem at the beginning, but because you have a lot of people around you that already know you as you are, and as they will see that you begin to change, that you begin to be the person that you want to be, and you're trying to get rid out of the negative stuff, they will feel that they are losing you, because negative people never want to lose you. And I think if you were this kind of a half negative person, usually your circumstances are the same way. So that's why I'm telling you that negative people, because usually we hang out with the people that are really like us, and I had it before too. So this is a moment that you have to filter your circumstances or all the people with who you're hanging out, because they will try to take you back in their negative world, because you're trying to get rid of it and they just don't want to lose you, and that's why they will try to suck you in again. And this is a process where you should get rid of some people. Maybe sometimes it hurts, it's not so easy to say to somebody like, you know, from today I don't want to be your friend anymore because you just make me feel bad and depressed and so on. I understand it, and in this case you can give them some barriers. You can say, oh guys, I have this process, I want to improve my life, I want to feel happy, feel better, so if you want to hang out with me, just don't try to influence me in the negative way. So don't talk to me always about the problem, don't complain to me, don't try to make me feel guilty, don't talk about all of those negative topics, just be cool to me. Like, let's talk about possibilities, about cool fun stuff, about our hobbies, and that's it. Some of them will accept it, some of them will really respect you for this, because this is a very cool thing, because it's not like to everyone to really say to others that really I want to do this journey, and I'm really don't care about what you're thinking. So if you want to be with me, just be with me. If not, I'm sorry. And some of them really will respect it, and some of them will never understand it. There is a lot of people that are negative, and they will not never want to get out of this negative stuff. So just accept that some people will go away for sure, because they cannot deal with the people that really are happy, that actually have everything nice and fine in their lives. So don't be afraid, and I think here you will lose a lot of people, but I want to say that be careful, because those negative people maybe will try to suck you in, and maybe they will do it, because this is a moment where really fragile, because you have some cool, nice, positive ideas about your life, but at the same point you don't have a support from other people that are positive, like saying to you like, come on, go with us. So you will have only support of the negative people, and the negative people will not give you the positive support. So be aware of it, and this is the moment where you are very fragile. So protect this your sacred positive place, and let's go to the next step. Step number 6, and this is a step where I'm trying to explain you the fact that you have to live in present. And what I mean by this is like concentrating on the stuff that you're doing today, and get rid of the past and get rid of the future. Now I will explain you better. First of all, a lot of people live in the hell of really thinking about the past events that pissed them off, and it's really hard, because mostly when we think about the past events, we try and implement this feeling, and the feeling is coming back to the present. Is actually it's like a something very strange, that you are thinking about something in the past, you feel it now, so you are making worse your real situation, your present, by thinking about the things that it's happening yesterday, that you cannot deal with them, you cannot change them, you cannot do nothing with them, but you still thinking, and you still feeling bad for the stuff that is like in the past. It's crazy, and a lot of people do it, and I don't know how to explain it. I just want to say a lot of bad words about this. Just don't think about the past in this way. You can have some cool memories of the past, and sometimes those memories are the memories that will help you to improve your self-confidence, your self-esteem, because you can look back to them and say, oh, this is a stuff that I did in the past, so I'm a great guy, I'm a cool. Those are kind of supportings of your self-confidence, but not more than this. But mostly people think about the past, and it's really crazy. And another thing is the future. You have to be careful about the future, because one thing is having different goals, knowing what you are going in the future, like have this direction. But another thing is living in the future and missing the present, because a lot of people really don't like what is happening to them today, so they're really angry about the life now, and they're trying to live in this future, imaginary future in their head, that is false, and they really don't do nothing in the present to change this situation. So the right way is to take the moment as it is, enjoy this moment, be in the situation where you are right now. And this is one of the best lessons how to get rid of stress and the worries, because I've read it in the several books. It's when you are in the present, you cannot think on the past, and you cannot think in the future. You are here, you are right now, and as the same trick you can do now. For example, as I'm talking to you now, try to feel negative. It's hard, because you are only concentrating on the things that is happening now, and this is what you have to do. You just have to live the life like moment by moment, having this goal in the future, like having the way that you should do. So you have to know where you're going to, but you have to be here. This is critical, and this is this is going from level 0 going up and up and up, because now you are begin to be a stress-free person, because you're understanding all the mechanisms that's standing beyond, and at the same time you enjoying the moment, you stay in the present, and in the present is actually everything's fine. Just do the things that you have to do for your future, but enjoy the moment, because a lot of people are missing all this way. They are thinking about the goal, they want to achieve some goal in the future, but all the steps to this goal are very stressful for them. And what I'm trying to teach you is like enjoy this moment and thinking about the long-term goal. Step number 7, and this is a step where I'm saying to you that you have to do something that you really like. Actually, no, something that you really love, because it's critical. And a lot of people work their job from morning till evening doing something that they really hate. And imagine you like did all of the stuff during the day, you coming back home, and then there is nothing cool that's expecting you. I mean, you have some friends, beer, but there is no passion behind all this stuff. And when you think about the future, about what can make you feel good, I think that one of the most important things is understanding that you have something to look for in the future, or something that will make you feel good. And when you're doing your hobby, those are actually those precious moments when you really feel cool. And you have to concentrate on them constantly, because they will help you to produce all the emotions that you want, because this is a beginning of implementing our mood, is a beginning of how to handle our emotional state and how to feel happy. But if you don't do the stuff that you love in your life, it would be so hard to do it, because you just don't have anything that will confirm that you have those great moments in your life. And you have to have those images in your head, because those will be the images where you will concentrate your focus to feeling good. Step number 8, and this is the beginning of feeling good. Actually, we're finally arrived, and here I will try to explain you some ideas that will help me personally. And first one, I heard from Anthony Robbins, the best motivational speaker ever, I guess. I love him so much, and he tried to explain that your emotional state is usually created by 2 simple things. First of all, it's your focus, it's where you're bringing your attention, and the other side is your physiology, is how you move and how you use your body to feel good. And he explained the situation, for example, when you go into shopping, why are you feeling so good sometimes? Because it did 2 things for you. First of all, you are concentrating on the stuff you liked, and you were moving. So, and simple exercise to you could be, you actually can wake up, put some nice music, and you can dance and you can shout. And so you use your body, you concentrating on the stuff that you like, and you really implementing your emotional state. This is one of the simplest things, and those things changed me a lot some years ago, because I was always had this small paper that was written "Master Your State," and I was like always trying to remember in the moments that I felt maybe not so good, and I like, okay, let's do it, let's implement our mood and so on. So this is one thing that you can use that's very powerful. So you have to always bring the attention to the things that you like. And I guess you see this movie Secret, this was very famous. I think for this idea, this movie is very useful. So it's about thinking about the things that you really like, focus all your attention on the images that will make you feel good, because it's so simple. When you're thinking about the bad stuff, I'm not telling you now about like it will arrive to you, but no, I'm thinking, I'm telling that it will make you feel in a certain way. So, and focus equals feelings, as he said, and we always have to understand and notice in ourselves what kind of images we have in our head at this moment to control them. And so another one is physiology, is how to use your physical body. So you have to do some exercise, you have to move, and that's why always the rock concert will give you a lot of emotion, because first of all you love the band and you're going to see them, so your focus is on them, and at the same time you're jumping, you're having fun, so it creates a lot of positive emotions, and you have to play, you have to do it. So what I do usually is during the day I move in a funny way, like I can jump sometimes, just like to implement my emotion, to feel good. And this is one of the things that you have to do. And now we're talking about another one. So this is that you can use now, and it's something like some special moments during the day that you feel this high energy, you're very positive, you master your state, but it's not like constant feeling good, because it's like a peak. You go up and you go down, you go up, you go down, and at the same point you have to do one thing, and you have to always nurture your brain with the positive stuff, with a really cool ideas, with something that will make you feel good. And for example, it would be reading. Like, I read a lot, and I'm constantly program my brain by reading books of the people that really did something good in their life. Maybe could be some biographies, maybe some motivational success stories, could be something just positive, something good. And you can use audiobooks. And now when you have a cell phone, it's really easy, because you can listen everything online on the internet, and you really can constantly have some cool ideas, some cool influence in your head during the day, and it will permit to feel constantly with high energy. And with the time, you will see it would be so much easier to enter in this positive state than to go to the low state, because actually our brain creates these narrow roads to these emotions. And when you're always feeling good, you're always going to this positive state, it would be so much easier in the future to come back to this positive state. So this is that you have to do. So it's handle your mood by using your body, by focusing on the right things, and at the same time you have to constantly nurture your brain, talking with the positive people, because remember, as I said, that you have to filter your circumstances, you have to get rid of those negative people. At the same time, you have to deal and you have to go out with these positive people, so it's obvious. And now we're going to the next step. Step number 9, and it's about how you act daily, and it's about self-amusement, is about how you make fun of yourself always, like, and in every simple situation you can find everything that will make you laugh. And this is critical, because this is about becoming not this like happy person, but becoming the person with this high energy, and this person that will attract others in the future, because you really like awesome. Because it's not like, okay, you're feeling good, you're inside yourself and nobody sees, but here is like you show others that you feel really good, and they can see it by the way that you talk, the way that you make jokes, about yourself, and this is about concentrating on simple things, and it's about lower the barrier of what can be funny to you or not, because normally everybody are very serious and like, oh, I don't laugh at this, like only stupid laugh at this. And at this point you have to understand that if you want to have always this good mood, always feel happy and be self-amused, you have to concentrate on simple things that will help you to gain your emotional state. So at this point you shouldn't be so serious about what is funny, what is not, and you have to be very ironic with yourself. Don't take yourself seriously as before, because life is fun. There's like nothing so serious. We just have to concentrate on the cool stuff and what is funny to us, because this will create this energy that will make us feel good, and it's going all around like this, and you will never escape. Oh, I forgot, and never wait from others to make you laugh. So you have to be this person that creates this fun and engage with others with this fun. So you have to create the cool mood in this area, in your surroundings, but not expect other to make you laugh. It's very critical, because normally we are expecting others to make us laugh, and like, just, okay, I'm depressed, so let's see what you can do with my mood. No. Now you are this like central point, you are the nucleus of this positive energy and high energy and of self-amusement, and you give it to others because you have it too much. Step number 10 is very philosophical, something very strange, and this is a concept that I call life is one, and this is about understanding something that will change you maybe a little bit your attitude toward life, because we usually have this race where we're trying to get some results, trying to get some money, we're always trying to achieve our goals. We live as it seems like his life is forever, and it would never end, and it's so strange because we have to understand that year by year we have less energy, we are growing up, we are not so active as before, and people are always like concentrating on the getting more stuff, doing something, make competition with others, trying to succeed in one situation to get a little bit more money from this, because they are thinking that it's as if the life is forever, and if you don't do it now you will not do it never, so you have to battle, you have to go in this race, you have to compete with others, and so it's going like this, and you're getting crazy, you never escape. And what I'm trying to say is, you know, everybody die, and sooner that we really expect, I guess, because it's not about negative, it's like because every year is passing by faster and we don't even notice how the year is passed, and when we die we are all equal. It will be all like on the ground zero. We will be all equal. So why should we concentrate now only us getting when you cannot take all this stuff and bring it with you? So there's no point to be in this war of trying to get more stuff or trying to protect yourself to being kicked by others. So you will have to just only enjoy the moments of your life, and the main thing that you have to understand that you cannot fuck up the universe. Like the process is natural, and you will lose, you will win. It's all like this, but the main thing why we do all that we do is by feeling good. So just maybe you sometimes you have to let go, like just if somebody trying to compete with you, just it's okay, just take it, like I want to leave. I like the main point is I want to feel this moment, and I want to be the part of the universe, and I want to concentrate of taking moment by moment and feeling good rather than living this chaos. I don't know if I can explain the best way this, but it's about like thinking about something more that beyond these daily situations, these daily routines or daily trouble that happen with us. And as we will be equal, it will be all level zero for everyone. We have to understand how to pass our life in the best way possible so we can enjoy the moment by moment. And even if like around is like happening a lot of stuff in all of this hell, so it's all about just take the life as a precious thing, and not take it as granted, and at the same time, and don't live your life as you are refugee here and you just have to pass these years and after will be something cool. No, this is all that we have, so let's take the best of it. And this is maybe what I want to say clearly. Just let's take the best of this period that we have, and that's it. Step number 11 is about attitude toward life that will change you a lot. Normally, I think that we have two opposite attitudes toward life. First one is where you see the life as an enemy, and as you see everything around you as an negative environment, is it's the environment that always trying to take something from you, and actually everybody is your enemy, and you trying to close yourself in the box, trying to open less possible to other people because you're afraid that they will hurt you, they will do something bad to you, and you are so fragile, so you rather just be in your small box than open to the world. And what I'm trying to say that, and which attitude we have to use now, is the attitude that all of the world is your friend, and everybody is your friend, and everybody working hard to make your life better, and you have to clearly, really deep inside your head, believe this. And maybe at the beginning it will be strange to you, because you will think like, how, like everybody always want to take something from me, everybody's against me. But I understand you, and as before, you have to put those situations between 15-20% of the stuff that will go bad anywhere, and everything have to be friendly to you. Because the secret, and when you expect others to treat you in the best way, they will begin to treat you in this way. And it's kind of a magic that I cannot explain, but it seems like it's kind of an energy that you move from you and that you give to others, and they don't have a possibility to, rather than give you back this good stuff. And I think it's something that will change you a lot, because it's about expecting from everyone the best attitude, expecting the best, and it will arrive to you. And this is that changed me the most the last 2 years, because when you begin to expect the good things from others, from this moment suddenly you will not notice a lot of bad stuff, first of all, and at the same time this good stuff will implement. And when the person that is next to you, like unconsciously feeling that you expect the best from this person, first of all, this person opens to you, because unconsciously thinks, but oh, this guy really thinks that I am great, I'm cool, so I will be cool with him. And this is a very strange thing. It's about energy, and don't try to explain it in the technical way. But I think that we are all like energy producing creatures, intuitive creatures. And when one person shows by the energy that he has to others in which way he wants to be treated, he's gonna be treated exactly this way. And try to act as everything that is happening to you is friendly, in every situation that you find yourself in is actually trying to give you something to reach your goal, and you will see the change, so you will tell me after. And here we have the last step, is number 12, and this is a point where we begin to attract other people, because we did all of this process, we handle our negative side, we understood that we have whole responsibility of our life, then we understood how to deal our emotion, how to be positive, how to implement our emotional state, and then we have a spiritual side of us, so we just expect the best things from others. At this point you will see that people will be attracted to you very cool way, because it's like being the ray of light in the dark sky, because everybody's so depressed, so negative, and you like go there and you say, actually life is great, let me show you how you can do it too, or let me show you how you can do it too, and I will take you by the hand in this environment. And this is a critical point, because here you will begin to motivate people, because you will feel good already, right? You feel self-fulfilled, so you feel good, and you have too much for yourself only, and you want to share this cool mood with other people. And this is the magic moment, because we want to hang out only with the people that will make us feel cool and good. And this is a point where you should motivate people, because you know, mostly people trying to say that they shouldn't do stuff and so on, and at this point you will be this guy that will support them on their path to the success or to getting better. And you have to be the guy that raises self-esteem of other people by saying some simple things as like, oh, you look very good today, or you know, that's what you've done is very courageous, is very cool, continue to do this way. And in every situation you have to raise their self-esteem, and this is the huge thing that will attract people, because people want to hang out with the people that will make them feel important, and you, by doing this, will make them feel so important. And at the same time, you share your cool mood with them, so you are very funny, because when they go out with you, you are very positive, and the consequences, they feel cool too. At the same time, you raise their self-esteem, and at the same time, you motivate them. They will not want to hang out with some other guy, believe me. So this is a really like huge armor that you can use, because we unconsciously want to feel good, if you think, and you give it to them in very high level scale. And as I said before, here you have to give without expecting something in return, because here you have too much for yourself. You feel already awesome with yourself, you feel good, and you are giving this stuff to other people. So just don't expect, give to others time, everything you can, time, emotion, money, and so on, and you will see how it will begin to come back to you. And I really did all this process on myself, and I really feel that it's working, and it's true. So just go to this journey. It's really awesome, and I think this is just the beginning of the journey that we teach on our seminars and trainings, because this is just the beginning to be this like, you know, energy of awesomeness that provide cool stuff to other guys. But and there's beyond this, there's a lot of stuff to do more, but just I invite you to do this stuff, begin this process, do it step by step. It's okay that it will take a little bit of time, but you will arrive anywhere, and be ready that you will have this a little bit with the waves. So it will go up, then you will maybe will go a little bit down, first of all, because maybe you will have a lot of people that will try to make you feel bad, you know, those people that are victim mentality people. But then just take this video and do the process again. So this way it will be too much easier to continue to be on the higher level, because high energy, because you will redo all this process and just keep it somewhere nearly, because this is a process where you have to finally go to the level 0, like you get rid of the negative stuff, and then it will be so easier to going up. So I invite you to do this process. I hope it was useful to you, and I see you next time. Bye bye.